my YouTube channel, and I hope it will not break out the flow of the streaming process here on Facebook. Hi everyone on YouTube. Hi everyone on Facebook. Is Zoe your host? It's a great pleasure to have you. Since until now it's okay. We are about to talk about a simple high performing habit that will help you reprogram your mind. It is very important. I'm your host, I'm your coach. I'm here to help you. And I remember a story when I was preparing this live session. I remember the story of the two wolves. It's a story of an old Cherokee who wanted to teach a lesson to his grandson, a lesson about life, because he wanted his grandson to have this awareness of the real center of the battle of life. Where does the battle of life happen? He wanted to give this wisdom to his grandson, and he called him and he said, "My grandson, I want you to understand this. There are many battles in life, but I want you to pay close attention to the one I think is the most important. And the most important battle, it is the battle that is going on inside every human beings. That is the battle between two giants. And the first giant is a wolf, the evil wolf, and the other giant, it is the good wolves. And the battle is going on inside of everyone between the good wolves and the evil wolves. Between the good wolf, yes, and the evil wolf. It is very important, my grandson. Do you understand? And the grandson was paying attention to what his grandfather was saying. And he asked the grandfather at the end, "But Grandpa, who wins in this battle that is going on inside every one of us? Who wins? Who is the winner of that battle? Is it the good wolf or the bad or the evil wolf?" Because the good wolf, his grandpa said to him that the good wolf is faith, love, generosity, charity, drive, commitment, all those good habits and good emotions. And he said to his grandson that the evil wolf is hatred, jealousy, covetousness, violence, murder, doubt, everything negative. And the grandson asked him, "Who is the winner?" And the grandpa said to his grandson, "The winner," and here is the trick, my grandson, "the winner is not determined by the wolves who are involved in this battle. The winner is determined by you." And the grandson said, "Wow, what are you talking about, Grandpa?" He said to his grandson, "The winner is the one you feed. Is the one you feed. If you feed the evil wolf, it will become stronger than the good wolf. If you feed the good wolf, it will become stronger than the evil one. The issue of the battle, it is your responsibility." And that is very powerful, because it reminds me also of a story in the book of the law that people call the Bible. I call it the book of the law because for me the Bible is not a religious book. It's not a book about a church. It's a book where we have many laws and principles that govern life, success, happiness, joy, and everything you can imagine. That is why 80 to 90% of the principles that are taught in the personal development field come from the principles taught in the Bible. That is why I love that book. It is the book of the principles and the laws of life. And in that book, there is this analogy, same analogy of the battle that is going on inside each of us. But in that book, they call it the old man versus the new man. All of us, we have two personalities inside of us. The good wolf, the new man, the evil wolf, or the old man. And each of them are feed on particular emotions and feelings. The good wolf produces good feelings, good emotions, good mentality, powerful mindset, and the evil wolf produces everything that is negative, everything that paralyzes you, everything that causes you to be the evil version of yourself. And like this old Cherokee told his grandson, you have to understand that this is the most important battle of your life, because the result, because many people, when they come to us, or many people when they go to buy a book, or when they watch a video like this, what do we want at the end? We want results. We want our results to change. We want our life to change. We want to have more. We want to be able to do more. We want results. We are looking for results. But results are produced by actions, appropriate actions. Appropriate actions. That is a good word, yes. And those actions are energized, triggered by appropriate thoughts. And that is very important. And most of the time, people are not able to do the things that will produce the result they desire, simply because their state of mind in the realm of the thoughts is damaged, is ruled by the evil wolf, the old man. When your mind is ruled by fear, anxiety, doubt, low self-esteem, low self-confidence, poor self-identity, poor self-love, self-hatred, when you have your mind ruled by this kind of emotions, by this kind of feelings, by this kind of narratives, you will never be able to produce the actions necessary to create the results you are looking for. The results you are looking for are produced or created by appropriate actions. But those actions, to be produced, they have to come out of a sound mind, a healthy mind, ruled by the good wolf or the new man. And if you do not understand that, it will be difficult. I can assure you, and I will be right based on my experience, that if I take each of you who are watching this live personally to look for the real cause of the fact that you are not getting the results you are looking for, I bet I will find that what is blocking you, what is holding you back, is not a lack of competence or resource or skill. What you are lacking is not the capacity to produce, to do the actions. What is lacking right now, it is the appropriate mentality. You are stuck here in your mind. There are many skillful people who are broke, frustrated, depressed, who are failing in life with all the great potential inside of them. Why? Because they have a damaged mindset. The most important battle you will have to face in your life ever, it is the battle of your mind. Your mind is a battlefield. That is why most of you have difficulty thinking the way you want to think. You want to think positively. You want to think creatively. You want to be in a good mood. You want to entertain good emotions. But most of you are like trapped, enslaved, not able to think the way you want to think. You are always thinking the way you don't want to think. Why? Because you've lost the battle of your mind. And reprogramming your mind is about taking back the control of your mind to feed the appropriate valve, the new man, the fake man, the joyful man, the happy man, the creative man, the fearless man, the courageous man, the generous man, the charitable man. This is the person, this is the personality inside of you have to feed, because that is reprogramming your mind, is feeding the right personality inside of you while starving the evil one. You are not getting the results you are looking for. You are not living the life of your dreams. And I think, like me, the life of your dreams is not just about getting stuff and having good things. Those things is great to have them. But I think your dream also is to make an impact, because we are here for impact. We are not here to take. We are here to contribute. We are not here to accumulate. We are here to share. We are not here to take from others. We are here to add to others. We are not here for people to serve us, for the world to serve us. We are here to serve the world. That is why Jesus the Messiah used to say, I didn't come here on earth to be served, but I'm here to serve. We are here to contribute. And the more we contribute, the more valuable we become. And the more valuable we become, the more opportunities we create. And those opportunities allow the world to compensate us for the value we are bringing to them. And if you are not capable of living the life of your dream, I can assure you that if you look thoughtfully, closely, you will see that most of the time it is not a problem of a skill. You don't lack a skill. You know where to get a skill. Every skill is learnable. What you are lacking, it is the right mindset. Most of you are ruled by fear. The evil wolf is ruling your mind, filling your mind with all kind of negative emotions, negative feelings, negative thoughts, negativity inside your head, and you have difficulties thinking the way you want to think. That is why, more than ever before, your first job is to take back the control of your mind. There are two major emotions that are ruling people's life. They are very powerful. The first one is fear, and the second one is faith. Those who are moved by fear will never do something significant, because fear paralyzes them. Fear causes them to pay attention not to solutions but to problems, not to opportunities but to lack. Fear inside of them shuts down their creativity, shuts down their resourcefulness, destroy or shuts down their potential. They are paralyzed. That fear produces self-doubt, poor self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, poor self-efficacy, poor self-love. Many of them do not see themselves as people capable of doing the things that are necessary to produce the results they desire, because they are ruled by fear. But there are other people, the few, they are ruled by faith. And through faith, instead of paying attention to problems, they notice problems, but they pay attention, they focus on solutions. They notice lack, but they pay attention to opportunities, to open doors. When they are facing a setback, instead of feeling defeated, they understand that in every setback there is a lesson. These are faith-driven people. They see opportunities. They have a higher self-efficacy, higher self-esteem, strong self-love. They feel confident, not about the fact that they are intelligent or they have everything they need, but they feel confident about the fact that they can figure out what needs to be done to produce the life of their dreams. Taking back the control of your mind, reprogramming your mind, is about also turning from being a fear-driven person to a faith-driven person. Excuse me. A faith-driven person is not forcibly a fearless person, but is someone who understands that despite fear, he has or she has the capacity to do what it takes to succeed. They are not paralyzed by fear. They notice the information that fear gives them and they act accordingly, not being paralyzed by fear, but by being energized, stimulated, motivated to do more and to achieve their results. Reprogramming your mind is taking back the control of your mind. Is choosing who you will feed inside of you starting from today. And it is not complicated like many gurus want you to see it. It is not complicated. The fact that the evil wolf, the old man, had been ruling your mind and your life since, it is because you have been feeding him consciously or unconsciously by being in an environment where you were receiving information that were feeding negativity and fear inside of you. You are the product of the information you let inside your mind since your childhood. You are the product, and your state of mind today, it is the reflection of the kind of information you was fed by your environment, your culture, your family, your friends, your teachers. You are that reflection. And if you want to reprogram your mind, it means that you have to change the kind of thoughts you let inside your mind starting from today. Are you getting me? If you are getting me, drop something in the comment, a thumbs up, a heart, to let me know that you are getting what I'm saying. It is simple. It's about the personality inside of you are feeding. To reprogram your mind is to starve the evil wolf and to feed the good one. It is to starve your faith, your fear, and feed your faith-driven personality inside of you. That is something high performers do every day. None of us was born fearful, faith-driven, impressive when it comes to courage. All of us, we have mental blocks. But high performers, the few, understand something very important. If you want to reprogram your mind, you have to understand that it has to become a lifestyle. And everything that is a lifestyle is based on a specific habit. To reprogram your mind, you have to build the habit of feeding the good wolf, the new man, the faith-driven personality inside of you. Because the kind of mentality filled with negativity, self-doubt, and all these negative things you can imagine, this state of mind you have right now, it is just the fruit, the consequence, the outcome of the kind of information you were feeding it with, consciously or unconsciously. Excuse me. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? So the simple habit of high performing people to reprogram your mind is to make it a routine, a daily discipline, a habit to feed their mind with good, great, inspiring, motivating, educative, informative information every day. Personally, I do it every morning and every night before going to bed, because I understood many years ago that the most important battle I have to win, it is the battle that is going on continuously inside my mind. The book of the law says faith comes by hearing. And I want to tell you, faith comes by getting faith-filled information. But the same is true with fear. No one is born fearful. No. It is the information we have been fed with by our environment that produced fear, low self-esteem, poor self-image, poor self-concept. We see ourselves as losers. We are not good enough to succeed for many of us. That is the narrative that is going on inside our mind. But you have to understand that also fear comes by getting fear-filled information. Simple. So if you want to reprogram, you go back to the cause and you change the source of the information you let inside your mind. That is why choosing your environment is very, 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 very important. Because you will never, I used to say it every time I coach someone or I train people or I'm invited as a keynote speaker. I used to say to people, no matter the power of your potential or your gift or your skill or your vision or your dream, you will never outperform the quality of your environment. Do you understand what I'm saying? You will never outperform that. If you take a corn seed and you place it in a tile floor or a wooden table, that corn seed will never bear fruit. But if you take the same corn seed and you put it in, you sow it in a good soil that is watered constantly, that same corn seed that wasn't able to bear fruit on a wooden table or a tile floor will produce abundantly. Why? Because of the environment. The potential to produce, to bear fruit is inside the corn seed. But the environment has the power to allow the corn seed to release that potential, to express that skill, to express that greatness. That is why your mind is at that state right now, full of negativity, because despite the fact that you have great potential inside of you, your environment conditioned you to think negatively, and your mind today is damaged. But what you have to do is commit yourself to change your environment. And when I'm talking about your environment, I'm talking about the different sources of information from which you are feeding your mind from. It's very important. I don't watch TV every day. I don't listen to news like other people because I want to protect my mind. It's a daily routine. It is a lifestyle. It's a habit. The simple, high-performing habit to reprogram your mind is to change your environment by choosing the right sources of information from which you will feed your mind starting from today. The right books, the right videos, the right audio programs, the right friends, the right people you hang around with. You have to choose that appropriately, because that is from where you are getting information, and that information will change the way you see the world. You know, we do not see with our eyes, we see with our mind. I remember one day I have a lady who is like a mom to me, who one day shared with me a dream she had. And the dream was that she saw herself sweeping, cleaning the floor of the courtyard of their house. And she asked me, "Do you know what it means?" I say, "No." Maybe it's a good dream because you were cleaning, and cleaning is good. For me, it's good. And she said to me, "No, because when we were young, our great parents taught us that every time you dream that you are cleaning the floor of your courtyard, it is announcing a death in the family." I say, "Whoa." You see, we got the same information. She dreamed about that. She got the information from that dream. She shared that information with me. For me, it was good because someone was cleaning the floor. I thought in my mind, cleaning is good. But she said to me, no, it's not good. Why? Based on the program that was running her mind and the program that was running my mind. The quality of the program will determine how you interpret life. That is why you have to choose the kind of information that you feed your mind with, because it will determine the program that will be running your life. And let me remind you this: more than 90% of what we are doing is habitual, is unconscious. It means that more than 90% of our life is run by our mental program, our paradigm, our subconscious mind. And our mental program, it is nothing else than the reflection of the kind of information we have been fed with, consciously or unconsciously. Those information produced that program, and that program is running our lives. That is why it seems difficult for most of you to believe you can succeed. It's difficult for most of you to believe that that dream is possible. It's difficult for most of you to think that you can outperform the competition. You can do more, you can be more, you can have more. It is because of that mental program. But the good news is this: you can use the same process to change the program by choosing the kind of information from today you will be feeding your mind with, by choosing the right environment, the kind of books you read, the kind of video you watch, the kind of audio you listen to, the kind of people you hang with. These are very important. Very, very, very important. That is why choose the right book, choose the right audio, choose the right video, practice auto-suggestion. Learn to speak to yourself positive things. Use positive affirmations, gratitude, meditation, prayer. All those things are very important to feed your mind with appropriate information that will change the mental program and turn you from a fear-driven person to a faith-driven person. That will help you feed the new man, the good wolf. That is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you've got some value. I hope you got some value. And by the way, I have an important announcement. I opened a new Facebook called The Growth Addicted. And I want to go live in that group every month. Power very deeply, because the goal of this Facebook group, first of all, is to build a community of people who are addicted with personal growth, not just with acquiring stuff, but we are people who are addicted in becoming better, in doing better, because by being better and doing better, you will be able to have more and to contribute more. So that is the goal behind this group, to build a community of growth addicted people who invest in becoming better and doing better. We will be focusing here on clarity, focus, and motivation to help you to be more, to do more, to be able to have more, and to give more. It is very, very powerful. So I will be going live every month, started this 27th of February 2023. This will be our first masterclass in this private group, and it is free for the first 2 months. And I invite you, I invite you personally. I want you to experiment with us this project, and at the end of the first 2 months you will make your own idea if it is suitable for you to invest your money in or not. But I invite you personally. So if you want to join that group, go into the comment section, click on the link and join the group, because on the 27th of this month we will have our first masterclass, and after that we will have a Q&A session and a live coaching session with people who will be there, and I invite you personally. I want you to go through that experiment with us, and at the end of the first 2 months, which are free, totally free, you will be able to make your own idea if it is a good fit for you or not, if it is suitable for you to invest your money in that project or not. But I want to tell you, if you want to reprogram your mind, you have to choose an environment of like-minded people who are focusing on growing themselves. Excuse me. It is very important. Very, very, very important. So I invite you personally, go in the comment section, click on the link, join the Facebook group, and on the 27th of February 2023 we will have our first masterclass. Hope you've got some value from this life-changing live session. It was Zoe from Cameroon. Share this live, share this live, share this live. Invite people. When you join that Facebook group, invite your friends also to benefit from the free content I will be giving, I will be sharing so deeply, so powerfully into that Facebook group. I hope you got some value from this video. Don't forget, it was Zoe from Cameroon, and I wish you success. Success to you. Success to you. Success. Yes, success. Thank you.